Yeah, to be honest, I'm just like not, I don't know. Phantom Dust is one of those things. It's gonna be like Gacha Force. Everyone loves Gacha Force. Everyone loves Custom Robo. I do not. It's gonna be one of those things. I'm ready to be proven wrong. Maybe it'll be the most fun game ever ever released. But I just like nothing I've ever heard about the game makes me think I want to play it. So I just like I've been low-key not looking forward to it for the entirety of the thing because I'm just ready for everyone but me to like the game. It's gonna be one of those things. Anyway, we are in a volcano. I have 4 out of the 5 chart stones. This dude is blocking fucking everything.
I smell gold.
Cool. Alright, dead. Yeah, maybe we really do just run past everybody. If these guys don't have ranged attacks, like I'm down to run past everybody. The issue was that those trolls in the ice area had ranged attacks, and I really couldn't run past that without just getting pelted by 1,000 rocks. I care less if it's these guys with swords, though, and they just drop money. Like, I'm
Sensing buried
probably
treasure
not getting... I'm probably not getting that last boat upgrade. I think I'm never gonna get to the required amount of money for that. And if that's the case, then I don't care that much. I probably should. I probably should try. But at this point in the game, I've been spending money faster than I've been earning it, so that's not ideal. But yeah, I don't know. This game was really, like, getting to me yesterday for some reason. I don't know why. This game's not that bad or anything. It was just really bugging me by the end of that stream. I don't think so. Oh, okay, cool. I was just thinking, where's the chart? There's the chart. It really is just killing things and finding buried treasure that gets you money, I think. Aw, shit. Alright, we've got guys with ranged attacks now. Cool, good snipe. Oh, they even locked the door. Okay, I have to fight these. Dude, like, they just... This is why this game was starting to get to me. They just have these enemies that constantly run away and do ranged attacks. And it's just like, fuck off. Like, Like, they're way faster than you. They have tons of health, and they just do ranged attacks that combo you massively. It's like they designed the most obnoxious possible enemies for this. Okay. I think they probably want me to be using items and stuff. I'm really trying to stockpile items as much as possible. But I think probably the solution is that I'm supposed to be using my own ranged attacks at this point, instead of just infinite stockpiling. But, you know, in true JRPG fashion, I don't want to use those items. What if I need them later? And then we're going to get to the end of the game without using any of them. Man, they really do just get to hit you and then run away. Consequence-free. Okay. I assume that would damage me if I were too close to it when they they do their, like, run around and blow up thing at the end. I'm gonna go and save. I posted this on Discord last night, but I finally completed the Yakuza 2 Coliseum, which is part of the requirements for all sub-stories for that game. So one of the final huge hurdles is now checked off for that run. So that run is going to actually happen kind of soonish now. I still have to figure out the Marietta, and I still have to figure out how to play Mahjong. Those are two things I still have to do, but that run is actually going to happen kind of soon, probably, like maybe in a week or two. That's cool, getting to the end of that. Man, they attack really fast. Good thing that I just went and saved, because I knew this was gonna happen. The endgame route for Yakuza 2 just keeps getting worse and worse, though, because, the reason I was having problems getting Akira Toriyama, the last guy, or Akira, Yamaoka. Wrong Akira. Not Toriyama. I was having a hard time getting Akira Yamaoka to show up. And the reason why is because he needs all of your skills to be unlocked, which some people were describing online as being all of your heat actions unlocked, but that's actually not correct. It's all of your skills, which includes stuff like defensive maneuvers and things. And there's one of them that you have to beat Komaki in the Coliseum and then go to Shinseicho to unlock, which is incredibly stupid. And that is going to heavily conflict with getting XP out of the Coliseum in a way that means that there might be 3 Coliseum trips in the route at this point, but I'm not sure. It's just such a disaster that I actually have no idea what's going on with the route at this point, TBH. But I would like to maybe condense it down into 2 trips still, somehow. But yeah, the last thing I was missing was a defensive ability. Literally the ability to, like, just dodge cancel, or, like, whatever, you know? Just the basic dodge cancel ability is something that I never bothered unlocking, because I actually just didn't know where it was. And it was a videotape that you buy from Beam and then go watch. So easy to route in, fortunately, but really funny that that's what was keeping me from getting the guy to spawn in. This is a big mess. Cool. They just run up the hill so that you can't hit them, and then they throw fireballs at you from up there. That's really cool. Yeah, I am playing this game. That is correct. Sorry. Sorry, all Xbox games includes this one. Maybe I should go to the shop and just, like... probably not that long. So the good thing... what we're gonna do with the gambling for Yakuza 2, the good news is that we can use the Coliseum casino, like the one that's down in, I don't know, down there, wherever that place is. There's that Coliseum down there, and then directly across the hallway is the Coliseum, which has an item box and a save. So I thought that I was going to have to constantly run across the map and, like, sell every inventory of plates individually and, like, use the Ryugujo Casino, but I actually don't have to use the Ryugujo Casino. So, it probably won't take that long. I'm just gonna, like, save scum putting it all on black and roulette. That's the best strat. There's a slight thing we can do to try to make the game better. We're gonna do the gambling after most of the Colosseum stuff, because there's a chance that the Colosseum can give you black and red jewels, which would then give us a free roll at the roulette. So the idea is we're gonna hopefully get as many of those as possible, probably only 1 or 2. In practice, I only got like 1 extra roulette jewel, but that's the idea. Yeah, you can't, yeah, like the idea was gonna be, the original idea was I'm looking at that island, so we want to go this way. The original idea was that I was gonna go into Ryugujo, win at roulette, buy a full inventory of gold plates, then taxi and sell them immediately from my inventory. Like, don't even bother item boxing them. Just go all the way to Ebisu, sell them, save near Ebisu, and then taxi back up, and then do it again. And that was gonna be like my loop. And it was really slow and not good. But yeah, now I can just item box all the gold plates at the Colosseum, and that's perfect. Wait, where the hell am I right now, actually? How did I end up on this side? Where the I'm just, like, really confused by this map. I wish there was a compass. There is a compass, but the compass is, like, not on screen most of the time, and it's, like, not... It's, like, a shit compass. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's not a very useful compass to me. I'm gonna get blasted. Yup, look at that. 1 million flaming rocks my way. Yo, what's up, Deathline? Thank you for the GL. I really don't know why Westwood made this. Westwood did make a couple things that aren't RTSs. I was looking over their list of games before, and they did make a number of non-RTS games that are just, like, not well remembered, I would say. Like, they did do it. Wait, how did I end up here? There's this one island I'm trying to get to the northwest corner of this map, and I can't figure out how to get there. Is it that island over there? Like, where am I going? Yes, it's just this island here. Having a hard time navigating in this incredibly simple game. Yo, what's up, Darrow? Thank you for the 19 months. I appreciate it a ton, dude. Good to see ya. Oh, thought that was buried treasure. It was just the worm. Love that there's nothing you can do about that. Very cool. The way the number works has never made sense. I don't have very many subscriptions these days because money, but when I did, it would usually ask me, like, if I had one that wasn't going to renew or something, it would usually ask me to share the next month, like a day before mine ran out. So you could get the extra thank you from the streamer for your next month that isn't actually going to happen. You know, I wonder if we look at this... Like, that's the path, right? Look how the path goes down the volcano. If I just do that, then we can skip the entire level, right? Now we're down here. Ah, serpent figurehead. I was gonna mess with the figureheads today, actually. I do want to know about the figureheads. So I've probably been leaving cannon strength on the table. Like, I bet the figureheads are things you swap on and off your ship. It's a little weird because they appear to be... Like, they appear to be consumables, but I don't think they probably are. Anyway, that small island is gonna be... It teleports you to the center of the big island, so that's gonna be, like, actual progression. Well, I got the chart, you know? Let's just check that. No clue what's on the large island. It's probably important, but I got some kind of chart, so let's go investigate that first before committing to any sort of volcano stuff. Yeah, like the figureheads appear down here. If I put the figurehead on, maybe, I don't know. I've got my fire figurehead on now. My cannons are enhanced with the power of fire, allegedly. Oh, it's the yellow pirates. I'm getting completely owned, but I found the yellow pirates. Yeah, that's probably better. That's probably good. I think we want this figurehead to stay on. I think I've been leaving a lot of cannon strength on the table. Hey, Sturchan. Yesterday was not great. This game, the enemies in this game have actually gotten really annoying, which I wasn't expecting. The game was mostly pretty chill up through, like, World 3, and then we got into Ice World, and it just started to get really stupid, and it is now just continuing to be really stupid. So I am now happily ready for the game to be over. I don't remember what I had to... Like, who asked me to defeat those yellow pirates? I don't remember. I don't remember why I was looking for the yellow pirates. But there they are, and they're dead. Yellow sink... Oh, right, the ghost captain. I am totally not going to be able to ever find where the ghost captain... Like, I'm not finding that ghost captain again. He was on one of the ghost ships, but I guess I could... He was on one of the ghost islands, and there's, like... There's only 4 of... I could just go check. I could just go check them, I guess. Yeah, screw it. I want to know what that guy gives me. I want to know what the ghost captain gives me. I don't know if he's going to be... I think he is. I think that pirate... No, that's my fort. How much money do I have? Just want to know. 168.
Full sails.
And hey, why am I here? That's how it's going. I wish that, it would tell me. I wish that they would tell me where that guy's ship was. Because, like, I'm not gonna be able to find it if they don't tell me. I don't think it's here, though. I don't think it's this one. Maybe Hero's Arrest. Hero's Arrest is probably where the grave was, though. I feel like it's not gonna be here either, because there's already something interesting in this map. I'm fine with like a middling game.
Full sails.
This one is just particularly annoying because it, oh, there we go. He is on the map. This one is just particularly annoying because of how they've started to design the enemies. There's a lot of really obnoxious enemies in the late game that just like block most things and have ranged attacks and do tons of damage. This dude is just gonna give me, like, a figurehead. It's not actually gonna be anything too cool.
Have you returned to torment us again, mortal?
No, sir. I bring news of the pirates with yellow sails.
News?
I have sent them to the bottom, Captain. You have your revenge.
At last! Now their souls will know endless torment, and ours will finally be able to rest. Here, take the enchanted skeleton key. May it serve you well, and may you never know the torment of the deep. At last, at last, at last.
Uh-oh. Actually, that's a pretty damn good reward, the skeleton key. I don't know of any skeleton chests off the top of my head, but, actually, there's one on that island over there.
Full sails.
I'm gonna get completely sidetracked by that, but that's the final key. I can open every type of chest now. It's very exciting. I never play with the camera fully zoomed in. If you zoom all the way in, you can see the people on the boat. I really do hope that this game ends with, like, I hope that we fight Hawk on his boat. There's been zero on-boat action in this game. It's entirely you go on land. There's no, like, boarding or anything like that, and I think that's lame. Dude, this guy's too good. See what I mean about annoying enemies? This is World 2. Like, could this guy... The fact that they get to run uphill is just... I don't know. I think we're going this way, right? Probably. If you want to make money, it's best to be in these early game areas where like the enemies still drop 1k on death. Like that was a lot of money, but they also don't put up nearly as much of a fight, so they're just way easier. Right, what's in the box? It's a fallen star. It's one of the 5 Neptune items. I'm not finding the orchids and I'm not finding the fallen stars. I'm not too worried about it. I'm at 2 of each. Whatever rewards they give, it's probably not enough to make me want to backtrack through the whole game and open all of the skeleton key chests and stuff. I wonder how... Like, I wonder what made the yellow pirates show up, because we were in some kind of, like, intermediate map. Like, we weren't... When we tried to go to this island, we ended up on some kind of weird map. I wonder if that was just, like, a % chance of happening, or if it's scripted that the yellow pirates appear the first time you try coming here, specifically. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to... I bet it was that it's here specifically, because the skeleton key is, I guess, like the final key. So they would want to sequence it in a way where the yellow pirates can't show up too early. It's interesting to me. Well, I guess I could go try to fight the fort. I've got extra firepower now. I think I can take this fort. I probably can't actually take this fort, but... Holy shit. Yeah, like, look at all that. Look at all that, dude. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. They're missing. They're bad. They're bad. None of that hit me. Let's go. None of my stuff can reach them either, but that's alright. I can just, like, keep doing drive-bys on them like this, and eventually I'll win. As long as boats don't get involved. That dude's gonna get involved. Oof, 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 oof. Should not have stopped boosting. I have to stop. I really have to stop, Oh, I'm on fire. The heck? Stop. Stop being on fire. I have to stop I have to stop stopping, is what I'm trying to say. And you have to wait for it to refill, and you just get owned. Yeah, that boat is moved in to body block the fortress. I hate that they do this. I don't even think they necessarily do it on purpose. The boats love to move in to body block the fortress. I did it again. So now we just have no boost, and I'm trying to get out of here with no boost, and I just take a ton of damage because of that. I really need to not do that. Am I hitting? These are hitting, actually, I think. Of course, that means he's hitting me too. And there's a second boat coming. I might just lose. I might have to leave now. Too many boats. Sails are too beat up, so I'm losing my boost. To use fire on this boat to try to get rid of him. This is like pretty fucked. This is pretty fucked. It's not going well. They're both dead now though, so that's good. Let me slowly turn the ship around to collect some of this stuff. Like, they just spawn more boats, so the boats are infinitely spawning, so it doesn't even feel like I do have to get rid of them or else they'll be really annoying. I do actually have to get rid of them, but it just doesn't feel like you accomplish anything by doing that. Alright, there we go. Got the fort, which it doesn't even matter if you get the fort. Like, I did get it, but the fort doesn't do that much for me, actually, so I just kind of did it to do it, I think. Oh my god, the lag. Dude, look. What? Bro, leave me alone. What is he doing? Yeah, get his ass. Get his ass for it. I have to go heal again because of that. Like, that is really stupid. It's kind of funny though, so I'll allow it. Just make sure I've got this box over here. Okay. Heal. Rebuy wood. 184. We're close to the ship upgrade. Hey Rio, it's not doing so good, but we are close-ish to the ending, so I'm confident that no matter how good or bad it is, I won't have to play it again after today. What is happening? They like somehow poisoned my ship and now the aim is all messed up. We're in, like, toxic fart cloud mode. My guys can't aim anymore. How do I stop this? How do I fix this? No, fishing ended a few days ago. There is still another fishing game on the Xbox that I have to play, but that's a story for another day, you know? And tomorrow will be Roller Coaster Tycoons Day. I watched the YouTube video last night where that guy beat every scenario in the game without any rides. So when I can't beat these scenarios and that guy's doing it without any rides, I'll have no excuse. There's some kind of cheese you can do where you get them to want to go to a ride that they can't actually get to. And then people just stay in the park and it's fine and you just win. And that's apparently how it goes. Wait, I thought they were dead. Man, I guess you're supposed to be using hammers and axes at this point for throwing instead of knives, but like, the knives appear to actually just not even do that much damage. They're like kind of bad. I think if you mash the knife button, that's how you get the spreader. And the spreader worked really well against that one boss that we were using it on. I think it was like the voodoo guy. It was really good against him, but against normal enemies, it's just been nothing but disappointment. I hope this chest has something good in it. It sort of seems like the whole point of this landing was this chest, so... Yeah, and that chest had nothing good in it. Alright. Oh well. Hey, Giga. I guess we checked that. No, wrong button. Guess we're checking the center island then. Makes sense.
Full sail!
This is probably nothing though. Like it's gonna be. I'm pretty confident just based on vibes that that giant island that I ignored on the previous map is gonna be where the Chartstone is. Just based on vibes. This just isn't a very Chartstone-y location. Dude, this sucks. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, they're just invincible. Is there... Can you even kill them? I've killed one before, but they can just sit there and spam that. Alright, so the bats you just ignore. The bats you just completely ignore, because they can just do that. They're invincible, effectively. Without a ranged attack, there's not much I can do about it.
Full sail!
I think those invisibility items are, like, really important if you want to actually do fighting in the late game. I think you just have to be spamming the invisibility item, because otherwise it's hopeless. Fuck, no. No, am I dead? We're fine. You actually don't die if you fall in the water. It just weirdly teleports you back onto land. That's something strange about this game. When you go into water, that like teleport that it does is really weird. Not sure why they decided to do it that way. Oh, this might actually be the Chartstone then. The vibes were off, but here's like a big gaping torso man.
I seek the Chartstone. It is mine by birthright.
Will it wiggle as it sizzles? Will it smolder? Will it fizzle?
It seems that your mind is gone. Perhaps it's time for your body to join it.
Where's the invisibility? Do I not have any? Oh, there it is. Invisibility, and now I go and I beat him up. Hello? Okay, you don't go beat him up. Yes, it is the same map you see when you're on a ship. So the cool thing about that is that it means that there's no load screen of you getting off the ship. It's just seamless, you get off the ship. And that's pretty neat, I think. But the downside is that the on-foot maps look like this. They look like LOD models that never, like, loaded in the proper ones, you know? Holy shit. Alright, well, I have no idea how to kill this. And I also have no patience to figure it out at this point. At this point, I kind of just want to know rather than bothering. Oh. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Full sails!
Gonna go to the top. Nah, the allure of the concept art is too great. I have to go pick this thing up. How many of those do I have at this point? I have collected 114 out of the 200 concept arts. No. Like, what a weird decision to just that teleport. I don't know, something about it. But yeah, apparently you just bully him with explosives until he falls off the cliff and dies. And that's how you do it. He's otherwise invincible. I think this is going to be hard with only 3 hearts, though.
I see. It seems.
Yeah. Yeah, if you accidentally press the jump button instead of the throw button, then he gets an attack off and you instantly die from 3 hearts. So this is going to be... I'm going to have to do this, like, perfectly. The fire laser is just like a one-shot if you're jumping. I didn't mean to jump. I fucked that up. Oh, now I didn't mean to press that.
Full sails!
Wish there was a save a little bit closer to the boss. Also, how is this not letting me... Okay. I'll get the stuff on the way back down. How about that? How about I get the concept art after killing the boss? Save me the 5 seconds of picking it up.
I see the chart. It seems.
Hello? You can just tank those? Hello? They're just going through him sometimes. And now I am out, so that's just GG, I think? I don't know. This is fucked. This actually sucks ass. This game is trash. What do? You use the kegs to knock him over. You got... Yeah, the dude who wrote this guide barely speaks English. I'm checking a different guide. 26.1. This is one of the harder battles. Stock up on hammers. You have to push the monster off the 3 cliffs. Holy shit, so that's actually not even 1/3 of the fight. That's actually not even 1/3 of it. That's a huge problem. Hang on. I think I better go buy stuff from the store. Apparently there's an item called the Mega Keg. I don't think I've found any of those before, but I should go buy them if I can. I don't know, man. I really don't want to play this game anymore. This game sucks. I have no energy for this game. Ready to spend all of my money right before 200k again, buying some useless trash. These are the mini kegs. No, there are no mega kegs, so I can at least buy a heal off this dude. I can at least heal. Not sure where the mega keg is supposed to be, though. Or how the hell I'm supposed to push this guy off 3 cliffs when I couldn't even push him off of 1. End of yesterday. We're in the volcano world portion. Any good pirate will at some point go to a volcano. That's just part of being a pirate.
Full sail!
They even have volcanoes in like I think that like the, you know, the golden age of pirates type pirates. I think we're primarily operating in like the Caribbean, right? Do they even have volcanoes down there? Volcanoes hadn't been invented yet.
I see. It seems that
Gotta make sure that they land at his feet. If they land too high up on him, then they don't explode. There's cliff number 1. How does this work? Can I get you to walk a little closer over here? Yeah, pirates in Asia would definitely be, they would be doing some volcano stuff. I don't know if Hawaii would have had pirates, though. That's like a different era. And, like, what are the Hawaiian pirates pirating, you know, other than, like pineapples? Like, what? I mean, I guess there's still pirates today, of course. Yeah, sorry to anyone, but like, legitimately though, what was being, I just mean like legitimately, what was being shipped around there that one would pirate? The answer is pineapples, I think. Oh no, I ran out. Shit, this is like the worst time to run out. You gotta go. He's still not dead. I have to push him into the water now. I gotta push him into the sea. Get over here. The hammers are good for this, actually. I'm gonna die to these guys now. They're just infinite comboing me. But if they weren't infinite comboing me, I should have just used ranged attacks on them. I don't know. These fucks are awful. I hate this.
Full sail!
There were Hawaiian pirates, I see. They looted the king's palace. That's... I mean... I guess so. Piracy's gotta be on the high seas, though. If you loot the king's palace, what you're doing is not piracy, it's just like home invasion.
It seems that your mind is gone. Perhaps
That's
it's
different. The
time for
vibes
your
are different. Why are you throwing over there? Okay. I wonder if axes would work well for this. I think it is time to axe my mana question. Get over here. The pro play is to just spawn camp these, actually. Like, I don't understand how you get in on these, like, stupid frog dudes. I really don't know how you get in on them. But how did he get out of my combo? Ugh, you know what? Have a hammer. Not that I know of. He's just kind of Bob. I don't have an answer on the lore of Bob Utsunomiya, what his deal is. Axes do not work. Axes don't work. I don't know what's going on. Why did I just pick that up? I shouldn't have done that. Go 200k. Alright, well. Time to start shoving this man into the sea, somehow. It's gonna take for... I have to get him to walk over here, you know? Like, he's not gonna... I'm not gonna be able to push him all the way. God, he tracks really well. Bro. We're having a staring contest. Okay. Dude, he tracks you really well. I think he might be stuck on that rock or something. Yeah, I need those to go off the cliff, otherwise they spawn enemies. You know, I think we just gotta go, actually. Wrong way, buddy. Wrong way, buddy. That rock that he's stuck on is gonna be the death of me. Okay, no. He's not stuck on it. I'm down to only 5 of these. It's not enough to push him. He's stepping away from it, too. Pretty sure we can't push him with anything else, either. Hammers. Hammers. And he's dead. Alright. That is such a dumb boss fight. That is such a dumb boss fight. Well, he's dead. And there's my chart stone. I'm gonna take no chances. I'm gonna save. I'm not even gonna go get the piece of concept art that's right over there, because the chance I get blasted by a bat. Well, presumably we don't get the chart stone unless we push the boss into the water.
No, you wouldn't kill an old friend, would you? So, you have the map. Without the key, it's useless, isn't it?
How do you know about that?
I keep my ears open. I hear things. For example, I know where that locket may be found.
You do? Then we set sail at once.
Not so fast. There is a small matter to be settled first. You've kept me here long enough. If I help you get the locket...
I had to look up that strat, yes. I figured that because the boss had a health bar, you were meant to damage him. But that's a lie.
If you're lying to me...
So when I couldn't figure out how to damage him, I gave up and looked it up pretty quickly. And it turns out you have to jankily push him down off the cliffs.
Ever. I am a scoundrel, true enough, but I am an honest scoundrel.
I hope that I get to save. Like, I hope they're not wrapping me up in something here. Okay, good. I do get to just go save. So what did that guy just say? Yeah, I don't know. Probably nothing too important. Okay, that was the Yellow Dog anchorage. So this is the final island, Skull Cove. I should probably buy a heal before I go here, but
I just don't know if I can trust him, Old Salt.
Your mother trusted him well enough. Much good that did him in the end.
What are you saying, Salty? Let's have it.
Did he not tell ye, lass? Duncan Moritz, he was Mara's cabin boy. He was like her own flesh and blood. Not yet 10-year-old he was. Hawk was on her crew as well, but him she didn't trust. He was the mate, you see. That meant he was entitled to a hefty share of the captain's plunder. But Hawk was never satisfied with that share. He knew that Mara had the greatest treasure hidden away. When Mara gave up the sea, she decided to entrust the lad with the key to her treasure. The boy had been Mara's favorite for too long, and Hawk despised him for it. If Hawk had searched him, he'd have found the locket. But he didn't, and Duncan, like a true pirate, hid the precious treasure
a true
the
pirate.
only way he knew how.
Buried it 6 inches deep in some sand.
So found him. 'Twas a miracle the lad survived at all.
Why didn't he tell me?
I can't say, lass. I can't say.
Tell the helmsman we're changing course. Have him set sail for the Pirate Isles.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Warning, once you enter Skull Cove, you may not return. Alright, in that case, where the... Oh, we're on a weird map called Duncan's Story that has nothing on it. Alright. Sure. Well here, let me go buy a heal off of Ape Island or something. Let me go buy a heal. Yeah, we're straight up, like, at the end of the game. That island is the last... Oh, there's no shop here. Hang on. No. I guess I'll go to the Living Fire Island. I was just here. I guess I'll do it. Where... Oh, this is actually perfect because the shop is like right there. It teleported me closer. You full heal me. I'll come back and buy items if I find out that I need them. I kind of want to spend... I feel like there has to be a climactic final ship battle. Otherwise, what kind of pirate game are we playing, you know? So it's kind of tempting to spend the 200k on the ship upgrade. Yeah, exactly. Just like Pirates of the Caribbean, a great game. A truly great game. That ended with the battle with the Black Pearl. That was like completely complete weird. Just came out of nowhere. After an entire game that had nothing at all to do with Pirates of the Caribbean, suddenly the Black Pearl shows up for the final boss. Alright, we're going to Skull Cove. There's no turning back. Oh man, there's just straight up like a a giant skull on this island. They weren't lying. Classic pirate stuff going on. Yeah, I mean, so I figure that someone must have liked their work on the first Sea Dogs game, right, Theo? Like, someone at Disney must have seen Sea Dogs and been like, aha, now these guys know how to pirate.
Cat and Mouse is drawing to a close. The question, dear Katerina, is who is the cat and who is the mouse?
You forget Hark. I am the Black Cat.
I've
Or
been
like,
searching for the charms
Bethesda
of that
paid
man
up for it or
market
something.
for
I don't
years.
know.
I had all but given up. Then it struck me. I had only to stand back and let you do the work for me.
I think that the way licensed games work is that, I think the way it works is that,
Of course.
uh,
And you reacted exactly.
actually, never
as I
mind.
thought.
I don't know
No
how it
one can
works.
help you now,
But like,
Katerina. Think again, Hawk.
Duncan!
I know you. No, Hawk. You knew a helpless cabin boy left on a sandbar to die. I am not that frightened boy. I am Duncan the Blade.
maybe? I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean. Hang on. Now I have to check something. When did the movie come out? Movie came out in the year 2003. And the game came out at the same time. Yep. Like a week later. So actually, it came out a day earlier. Pirates of the Caribbean debuted on June 28th, 2003 at Disneyland and then opened in the rest of the country on July 9th. And then the game came out on July 8th. So they did commission the game, or, you know, they negotiated the game coming out before the movie came out. So the movie was not like a confirmed success that they were cashing in on or anything like that. I've heard about Pirates of the Caribbean before, that it was like a somewhat risky thing because a number of pirate movies had failed recently, and so Disney was like wary to make the film, and then it ended up being like a big surprise giant mega hit. Oh good, I'm in ship poison mode. So like, why did they... I think it would have been, they looked at, what was that 90s pirate movie? It has a really bad Genesis game based on it. Cutthroat Island, I think it's called. I think they looked at Cutthroat Island and were like, this swashbuckling shit doesn't sell. I was right about the climactic final pirate battle, by the way. Here we are. Oh, I switched away from my healing for a sec and I just got blasted. I was trying to find, I was digging to find my own poison their ship items that I've been stockpiling. I'm gonna go buy the ship upgrade then. Now that I know for sure this is a thing, I'm gonna go buy the ship upgrade. Except I can't buy any of the cannons, so never mind. It actually doesn't even matter if I buy the ship upgrade. I would have to grind for cash to buy the cannon upgrades as well. No thank you. Alright, time to sink this asshole. For real this time. I'm not really sure how to use this. Okay, we can poison his ship. Oh good, my ship is also poisoned. Well, this like stupid poison ship mechanic where all you can do is sit here is like the worst thing ever. I'm not sure who thought of this, but it was stupid of them to think of this. Oh my god. Yeah, you really can't just sit there actually. Okay, this is going way worse than last time. This is actually going way worse than last time. I think I'm gonna need to grind for money and then buy... Oh, they sank Duncan. Holy shit, I just realized that. Those crates in the water, that's the remains of Duncan. The blade. I just picked up his money. Thanks for the money, Duncan. Anyway, I win. I think. His ship is looking pretty dead. Not fighting back anymore. Potential for a climactic sword fight final battle on the flaming ship? No. Is that just GG? Surely there's... Maybe I go land by the, Maybe I go over to the skull. Oh, there's a landing right here. Okay. I'm gonna save in slot 2, just in case I regret something. We are past the point of no return. Putting a save past the point of no return is a sketchy thing to do as a dev. I'm just saying, guys. Declaring that once you go to Skull Island, you won't ever be able to leave, and then also letting you save in Skull Island is just sort of recipe for soft locking your game, but okay. Better make... they did warn us it was a point of no return, so we're good in that way. But it's still on the player to not just totally save themselves into an unwinnable scenario. Like, if I came in here without buying a full heal, if I came in here with like half a heart, and then I saved over slot 1... I'm now assuming there's probably going to be a final showdown in here, and if I was going into it with only half a heart, we'd be in trouble.
I have avenged you, Father.
Oh, he lived. Duncan the Blade lived. He just lost his ship, and I took all of his money, but he survived. He swam over to me. The backgrounds are like, it's like painted, right? The characters are 3D renders, but then the background, they're on like a Resident Evil painting background. It's interesting. Or really, Baten Kaitos would be more accurate.
Just look at it.
It's pretty without a doubt, but there's a far greater treasure in this room, and she's standing right beside me.
Smooth Duncan the Blade. I ought to use that line sometime.
Did you think I'd be defeated so easily? Now we end this. The Serpent's Tooth Sword. Do you understand its power, I wonder?
Dude, him just like lazily waving the blade around as she's backing up. A+ fight choreography. Stop blocking. Wait, is he actually just gonna let me beat him up? What if this boss is really easy? Hang on. I have to manage his direction so he doesn't get to escape on the hills. But like... he's just letting me beat him up. Yeah, I thought we'd be fighting in the cave with the treasure, right? I don't know why we left the treasure cave. That would have been the perfect place for a climactic final battle. Really, I think that on the deck of his burning ship would have been perfect. Almost like Uncharted 4 style. But surrounded by the treasure would have been good too. That's a good question. I don't think we've ever been indoors this entire playthrough. The answer might be that the camera can't handle it if there's a ceiling, and that's why we had to go back outside. Anyway, this is like the lamest boss. This is seriously it. Well, you know, the map is probably just some kind of height map. I mean, like, look at it. Looks like ass. But, presumably, like, they can place objects, you know, models and things. So they could just model a roof over you. And then place that object, you know, just floating above the island, and then you're under a roof. Gonna finish him off in style. This probably won't actually finish him. Nah, it didn't actually finish him. All I did was give him an opportunity to start beating me up. This sucks. This sucks. Never use your special. Alright, GG probably. What is... Man, the dude you had to push into the lava was way harder than this. Wait, what's he doing? Are we gonna get a Phase 2 giant fish monster variant? Hang on.
Hawk was a demon, trapped in human form.
Oh.
Now the Serpent's Tooth
Hawk was a demon trapped in human form.
You must act quickly. Only the power
Will we
of
get like a
Serpent
demon
Tooth
phase Hawk?
I call upon the power of the Serpent's Tooth Sword.
Fight him on the deck of the ship? Demon Hawk? I don't think it's happening. I feel like we're purifying the ocean right now. Dude, look at the like 2D cutout of my ship. That looked crazy. Holy shit, wait, no, hang on. Hang on, proper final encounter time.
Katarina Delio, it was your mother's curse that trapped me in the frail body of a woman.
Then it was you who killed her.
Of course.
Of course.
And now, I will kill you.
My mother cursed you once, Hawk, and now I...
Can't wait to redo that Hawk fight a bunch of times. I might have to actually go back to save slot 1 and buy the ship upgrade, because I probably can't win this. I have, like, no ship stuff left. I used up all of my ship stuff before. There's, like, no shot in hell I beat him here. Oh my god. He can hit you with the blooper power-up from Mario Kart, dude. I couldn't see. Yeah, I stand no chance. I need the ship upgrade. I'm gonna have to grind money for the ship upgrade. Man, him throwing my ship around is pretty awesome, though. Just, like, actually yeeting the whole boat. Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger boat, for sure. Jaws reference. Wait. Oh, wait, no. That's just him getting me with the squid ink. I thought that was me doing something. Wonder if we could just leave. What? This is called Final Battle. And we're, like, dead. No, we're not quite dead yet. He's not... I'm out of heals. I'm out of heals is the problem. So now I'm just gonna get blasted. Yeah. Man, I think we have to go back to before the point of no return and buy the ship upgrade. Which means money grind. I gotta grind for cash. It really bothers me that I've never figured out how to get these chests on this island. All 3 of these chests are, like, on a hill. That's just too steep to climb. It's just really weird. There's gotta be, like, some spot on this hill where you can climb it. But yeah, I have, how much money? 202,000, which is enough for the upgrade, but it's not enough to buy any of the extra cannons. I need like 250-ish, really. So it is time to go farm, killing, probably stuff in World 3. Probably just gonna go kill stuff in World 3 until I get 250k, and then I'll be able to buy all the upgrades that I need. Where is it? There's the full ship upgrade. Now we just need, how many cannons is it gonna be? Let's see. Huh, apparently I have none of these. Wonder if that would help with something. Yeah, I need 12 cannons. That's gonna be 36k in cannons. And then also I can buy a bunch of extra wood.
Full sails!
I did get him over halfway. It's like pretty good, but I don't know. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just gonna go to one of these islands at random and just start beating people up and hoping that they drop a lot of money. I could theoretically go to, oh, actually, hang on. There's a number of chests that there's a skull chest here, actually. Interesting. Oh, right, I remember this set of islands. I remember these. Yeah, the save is over here. They half of his health in one hit? How do they do that? How do they do that? Chest, like, up this hill, I think? No, there's not. These things don't drop money. We want the people. We want to find the people, not these, like, stupid tiki things that don't do anything. I think there are people around here, though. There's a chest I couldn't open before as well. Multiple chests. Actually, these are the chests I was looking for. Perfect. Please just be full of money. Like 10k. It's all trash. It's all trash, dude. 5k. Alright. It's a cannon. To buy everything, though, like all of the cannons, and also max out on wood, because I definitely want to max out on wood. It's going to be like 45 to 50k total. Am I going to find anyone around here? It's just going to be like empty. Okay, here's some people. I think these guys drop money. I could go fight the, like, the pirates in the volcano islands. We know they drop money. They're just annoying, so I kind of don't want to go fight them, but I have full health and I can always just leave to buy more. So I'll do like a lap of this place and then I'll go. I actually have no idea if these guys even drop money. Okay, 1,500. I didn't think the spiders dropped money, but they do. This is what we're looking for. People to just like RNG drop gems that are worth several thousand. That's perfect. Already at 20k. You can see how like it used to be in the earlier parts of the game. It was way easier. Oh, how was a goal just completed? What? Did I just like double complete the goal? For, wait. Huh? I just like double completed the goal maybe for, getting the voodoo doll. It was probably that. So can I just keep doing this slide? I just get all of the money from this slide, maybe? What the? Oh, great. Now we're doing a second lap. I fucked up. I fucked up and we're doing a whole second lap. Whatever. Fight all this stuff again and get even more cash. It's fine. Well, the thing on the left is, your special, which is related to your figurehead. So I guess they just have some kind of figurehead that I don't have that's really good. Maybe they did one of the side quests during the run. Like maybe they got the 5 Poseidon powers or whatever, like the 5 stars. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do it the way I'm gonna do it. How much money do I have? 28. Well, that's a bunch of money. It's not enough, but it is a bunch of money. Maybe I'll just go to like... Maybe I'll just reload this island and just keep doing this. I don't know. I'm trying to think if... I'm gonna go around and see if I can find skeleton key chests that might have a bunch of cash in them. The Scoundrel's Pit has a mystery chest in it. These enemies are gonna drop, like, trash for money, though. Why were the... Oh, damn. That was... Alright, well... That's a lot of money. That was a really good chest to go and open. Looks like you start with it. I wonder how they make it do so much damage then. Because the starting attack is definitely worse than the special that I have equipped now. My current special is definitely better. Maybe he's weak to the original special for some kind of weird reason. So I dump all my money into cannons. 23 out of 24. Now I can fire really fast. And hopefully this will just out DPS him. That's a lot of cannonballs. I'm gonna see if I can farm wood off of these people too. Like wood and a little bit more cash. Just so that I don't have to buy the wood, it'd be nice. I'm at 32 right now.
Full sail!
2,500. Yeah, I gotta go. Oh, do they just drop a shit ton of mines and then he hits all the mines? That's interesting. I've not really used mines at all. I think I'm gonna do another run of that island. That island's got a lot of dudes that drop money on it, so I think I'm just going back to where I just was, and we're just gonna do that again. APQ. Just gonna be a couple laps of this place. It even comes with this free full heal spawn, which is nice. That's my last cannon. I'll be fully equipped now. A little bit more money to buy other stuff, and then we'll be good to go. She dropped something in the tree. Okay, I mean, I'm still just gonna do it the way I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, I mean, this ought to be plenty, right? 47 plus the... This ought to do. I think this ought to do. I'm gonna go buy the last cannon and then, like, something else. I don't know. And then we'll be good. Yeah, the ship has extra health as well, so, like, I should get it this time. I should probably get it this time. And my on-foot health really does not matter at all. So I'm not even... Well, let me go buy shit and then I'll save. On-foot health really does not matter because that fight should be pretty much unlosable. Let's go somewhere that's got a fortress. Yeah, you just stun lock him. That's crazy that the on-foot part of the final boss really is just that. You just stun lock him. It's like, that's it? After these other fights were actually hard, that's it? Do I spend the rest of my money on wood? Get to max health, and then, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna spend the last of my money on 3 wood. Feels like I've been in this game longer. I mean... I suppose so. I think it's just a game where, like, things don't really change that much. So it just feels like I've been doing the same thing for 9 hours. Yeah, the only time I took damage was that he gets an opening after I did the special. If I just don't do the special, then we full combo him there. Alright, let's try it again. We are at the very end of the game, Muck. This is... I got to the final phase of the final boss, but my ship was not really up to the task. So I had to go grind money for like 10-15 minutes, and now we've got the Turbo Destroyer ship, and we should be able to probably do it. Look how much shit gets fired by my special. That's so much stuff. If I were closer to him, we would have just, like, shredded his health. I think I want to stay on one side of him so that my partner can get him on the other, like this. Actually, he's just kind of distracted right now, which is perfect. And we can just unload, like, a ton of... Actually, I think I'm better off pointing directly at him when I do the special. Did you see how much stuff got fired out of the front of my ship from that special? The play might be that... The play might be to not even line up, just, like, blast him from the side. I don't know. It must be possible to win this fight without Duncan dying, but you have to probably go really fast or something. There we go. R.I.P. R.I.P. boat. Let's get up to 100, go salvage some crap from Duncan. Yeah, that went much better. I think it just went better for, like, skill reasons. I don't know if my better boat actually did that much there, but I was able to get out of there with hardly using any wood, right? That's pretty cool. Is this crate wood? I have to... I don't know if I just somehow missed the hitbox on this crate. I think it might be not wood, though. Not wood. If I check this stuff over here, just double checking that this is also not wood. Yeah, lame. So I'm only going to have 30 out of 40 wood for this. Where's the parrot? Put that in slot 2. This should be it, though. If this doesn't work, I don't know. If this doesn't work, we might have to go mine strat, but this really ought to work. I was already moderately close without the upgrade, and my DPS on that ship was like way worse because I just had way fewer cannons on each side. I think my DPS probably was worse. Awkward long walk to the cave. Alright, where is he? There he is. It's a shame that this fight takes like 8 years. If I don't, I'm gonna be really annoyed if I don't win phase 3. And I have to actually do all this again. I think that the best way to do this is you can get some guaranteed hits by running behind him. Oh no, he broke out. Shit. What? Oh no, look at my health. What the hell? How did he do that? Must have been slightly too slow. No, he's just fucking breaking out now. He's just breaking out now. What? Great, now this fight's just a problem, I guess. We'll go back to just smacking him from the front a bunch, because that worked the first time. Need you to start going a different direction. Fuck, you gotta be kidding me. You got what? How did I get him the first time? If he just, you gotta be kidding me, dude. I have to walk all the way back to, I don't care about doing the fight again. I care about having to walk back to the cave again. It's all the way back there. Wait. Oh, this is the wrong save. I care about having to walk back to the Skull Cave again. It's like a 2-minute walk. Okay. Apparently I should have gotten full health before coming in here. Steering him right towards the hill, don't like that. Well, the first time I full comboed him, so I just figured you full combo him, but apparently he can break out. Oh. Don't go up there. Don't go up there. Shit. He can just do this. It kind of seems like he can actually just do that whenever he wants. Okay, it kind of looked like he was gonna do it. I straight up think that the response is to react with the super so that we can tank it with iframes, right? Like that. Wait. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm probably dead again here. Yep. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button, man. That attack is unblockable. Like, the weird explosion that he does, it's unblockable. He also doesn't seem to care about invisibility. Like, he'll just attack you through invisibility anyway. He knows you're there. Active camo does not work on Hawk. I'm just doing it wrong. I'm just doing it wrong. I gotta react. Instead of trying to, like, do something else. Nothing you can do about that, though. Like, fuck, he can just spam it. He can just spam it. I'm losing this fight again. I don't know how I got him to never do that attack once on the first attempt. I think I have to be a lot faster about how I adjust my positioning. I think he gets away with it. I think he gets to do the attack when I gotta be more subtle about it like this, rather than just like running to his side. I think running to his side is what's giving him the opening. He's going to a hill, and I don't like that. Guy has to die really soon, or he's gonna probably break out of the combo using a hill. Okay, now I got him. Nah, I got him. I fixed it. You know what? Here. Whatever this is, just have it. Okay. Okay. We get a shot at this now.
It's time to end this once and for all! Fire!
Literally none of my special hit him. Not a single bit of it. But I'm pretty sure we just out DPS him here. Look at how fast his skulls are draining. I think we just out DPS him with the cannons. Yeah, do the darkness attack that doesn't actually affect my aim at all. That's perfect. Does no damage and doesn't affect my aim. It's a great attack. You should do it more. And he's dead. Alright, that's all it was. That's all it was. Just show up with the max upgraded ship, and then you just mash the A button until he dies. GG.
There was silver coin and bar, and gold aplenty. But those two, they didn't see it. For the treasure of the heart is the most valuable of all. It's a kind of magic, you see. And if you give it away, you'll find you've got more than you started with. Did you like the story, lass?
Oh, yes, it was wonderful. Mara. Yes, Mama? It's well past bedtime. We sail in the morning, and you'll not sleep a wink on the ship. Yes, Mama.
I meant no harm.
She's too young to
A
hear
black
such
cat
things.
Duncan
I'm
canon
far too
ending.
old to keep secrets. There's naught to fear from tales that end well.
And that's where you're wrong, Old Salt. It's only just begun.
Damn. Everyone get excited for, yeah, everyone get excited for Pirates Black Cat 2. And then booted right back to the title screen with no credits. Stop the timer, it's GG. Credits are here. They're the game crew. Everyone's got a fun pirate name, hang on. Simon Millhouse Golding, that's not a pirate name. Darren Slightly Smaller D McPherson and Dan Big D Leone. A lot of people are credited multiple times. A lot of people were doing multiple jobs on this one. You were doing this yesterday, Carlos. I have no idea what you're talking about. You have to be more clear. I think there was one dude in QA who got a name, but he was like the first guy credited, so he might have been like QA lead. All the actual testers don't get anything. The poor souls who have to load and save the game 1,000 times to make sure it works. I've heard that that's what QA is actually like. You think you're gonna get paid to play video games, then the reality is you get paid to load the video game over and over again to check for memory leaks. Top Bomb? Wait, what is that? What is Top Bomb? Why was there like a credited song in the what is Top Bomb? Team SSX? What? Team Red Alert 2 as well. Wait, special thanks to Robin Williams? Like that Robin Williams? No monkeys were harmed in the making of this game. Very good credits. We also have a whole bunch of concept art in Scrapbook. We have 147 out of 230 pieces of concept art. I don't think I'm going to scroll through all of this because that's a lot of concept art. But as you can see, they sure did conceive of some things in art form in the making of this game. I don't think this dude was in it at all. This guy is like a British Navy scumbag type character. I don't think this dude made it into the game. I don't think this dude made it into the game. This is like Spanish Navy scumbag. I don't even know, man. I don't think she made it into the game. Some decent art in here, though. I wonder if, like, the 230th piece of concept art is something special. That's what I would have done. I see. Concept art 230 would have been like a dev group photo with a thanks for playing, and that's sort of like your reward for collecting 100% of the concept art. You know, everyone packed together in frame outside the office or something. Something like that. Anyway, you get the idea. I don't think this made it into the game. I don't think we did a sea serpent at any point, did we? Nah, I don't think so. But that's that. Give me a second here, and we'll get this thing wrapped up. So, that was Game number 121, Pirates: The Legend of Black Cat, beaten in 9.5 hours. The how long to beat on this was 6.5, so I don't know what I did wrong, but apparently I'm terrible at this game. Apparently I suck. And even casual how long to beat people do it 3 hours faster. Whoops. But how was that? How was the game? There were no sewers. We never went indoors anywhere. There were no sewers. I don't know. This game has big fake game energy. Hit caps. This game has big, like, fake game energy, where it's just like, something about it, like, it belongs in the background of a TV show. It just doesn't even feel real. Something about, like, the incredibly bad environments, and just, like, the generic feel of it, as far as its theming goes, just really feels like it screams fake game. But is it actually fun? I think that the story was basically non-existent for most of the game, to the point that you could just ignore it. Ultimately, this game is 100% gameplay to me. Like, nothing else about it mattered all that much. It's all about the main loop of go to a map, visit all the islands, open all the chests on the islands, and then go to the next map. Repeat until you beat the game. That was the whole game. All the other stuff didn't really land for me, and I just sort of ignored it. And that is like a, you know, it's functional. It's functional but basic, and the enemies get real annoying towards the end. That's how I feel about it. I think it was functional but basic, and then towards the end it got really annoying, as like they started to throw in yetis that just block everything and throw rocks that you can't avoid, and just like those fire bats that just, who even knows what they've got going on. They're just obnoxious. You know, this game having side quests was kind of neat. If you're a big fan of the game and you want to do them, then that's a thing. You can go back to all the islands, open all of the chests with the keys you get. They give you some sort of, there's a little bit of like backtrack ability to it. You open the chests, you get the items, you get special power-ups or whatever. I'm done. I'm done with you, man. Goodbye. As far as rating goes, I think in the pantheon of Xbox pirate games, this is absolutely better than Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean was barely functional. Is it better than Galleon, though? Is the question. Starting out, I was certain that this was better than Galleon, but as the game kept dragging on and I kept just wanting this game to be over, I feel like Galleon gave me a lot more to think about than this game. Galleon just had so much more interest and intrigue to it compared to this one. Like, the character of Galleon himself, the weird story, the fucked up, terrible platforming, like the bizarre combat that I never understood, the mech battle. Like, there's just, you know, Galleon's just kind of, it's just kind of got a lot of flavor to it. It's got reasons for you to want to play it. This game, personally, lacks appeal, and so I'm not really sure. While it is more functional than Galleon, it sort of lacks appeal. So I think this is about on par with Galleon for me, and I'm going to give it a 2. It's not really better or worse. It's about the same rating for different reasons.